Hello, guys, and welcome to the next episode of Financial Literacy. I'm Coach Marquez, and today we're going to be talking about three different topics. We're going to be talking about saving for college, teaching how to save in today's digital world where it's more digital currency rather than cash and paper trails, um, and ways to save money and earn money over the summer if you're a kid. So, starting off, saving for college. It's very important that early on you sit down and you talk with your parents about your future education, because when you discuss things like this, you start to plan out what your expectations are, what you want to accomplish. Um, these goals, they're more likely to be achieved, and you're able to sit down every time a little bit money comes in the door. You're able to put a little bit aside and add it to your savings, and then over the years, it adds up, accrues interest, and you make money and you accumulate wealth. And when it's time for college or grad school, or if you want to make a big purchase, whatever it may be, you're ready. You have something to fall back on, and if worst comes to worst, you have an amazing savings blanket for emergencies, different things like that. So, one thing that you can sit down and discuss with your parents is talk about a 529 plan, which is a way for tax-free savings for a child's education through investment options. You want to be able to sit down and talk about investment options and putting your money in an account that will accrue interest over time, and then compound interest. And compound interest is when your interest accrues interest and your money earned adds to more money earned. So, for example, say you start off with $2,000 in a savings account. If you add $100 in the savings account every month and your account accrues 5% interest annually, by 15 years later, you'll have $30,000. And if you start at a really young age, that pays for college. That these are big purchases that happen. So that's really important to sit down and talk about with your parents. So my challenge for you today will be to bring this topic up with your parents, and just get an understanding of what their savings is like for you, if they have a savings dedicated towards your education and your future. And if not, try to figure out how y'all can get it started, and try to express the importance of getting them to start that for you. Next, understanding today's age is obviously very digital. Currency is digital. You transfer funds online electronically all the time. There's very rarely exchange of cash anymore. So here are a couple apps I can give you for being younger and being able to put your money aside digitally instead of having cash aside. That makes it a little bit more tempting to spend when you see it there. There's an app called PiggyBot that allows you to track your spending and saving. Bankaroo is also an app, which is a piggy bank for children. Saving Spree is an app for kids 7 and up, and it teaches you how to spend wisely and how to make short-term goals and how to save money, how to donate money, and how to invest money. So that's a really good one. And another app called iAllowance is another good app for learning how to save and spend. So if you look up those different apps on the App Store, try them out, test each one out, see which one best fits for you and your needs, and then just keep up with it. And the last section we're going to talk about is summer jobs available for children. That'll help you earn money to start saving and start developing, your own wealth. A lot of people don't know this, but recycling pays pretty well. You can recycle at home, recycling in your parks, teaching people about being environmentally friendly while they earn money. You can look at the bottom of certain bottles and cans, and it will tell you the price of how much you can recycle that individual item for. Pet services. Over the summer, pet services are very needed. If you're a child that loves animals, you can walk your neighbor's dog. You can house sit for neighbors if they don't have anybody to watch their animals, or if they go on vacation or different things like that. That's an opportunity. Tutoring is huge. You know, a lot of people go to summer school. A lot of people take summer classes. A lot of children need help over the summer, and that is a pretty big market right now. And it doesn't take much to just to get in contact with somebody you know, or get your parents to ask around if anybody needs tutoring. You know, that's always an available option, and things like that. Helping older people, retired people over the summer, they love to garden. You know, they love, doing things at home, like cleaning up, their spring cleaning. But a lot of older people sometimes struggle with lifting objects and rearranging furniture, sometimes grocery shopping. So if you can find some elderly people or find a website that is hiring for things that are specific to this topic, then that's definitely another great opportunity to earn some quality income over the summer. So if any of these apply to you, I'd recommend looking at those. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. I'm going to include at the end of this the names of the apps that I talked about for building up your savings and starting your savings at an early age. And I'll see you next week. Have a good one.